Hi, this is Sunday-slot-cars. Billy and I are going to be ranking...
Holy smokes! YouTubers tracks! I can't believe you forgot it's right there. It's at the bottom.
Hi, this is Sunday-slot-cars. Billy and I are going to be ranking YouTuber slot car tracks.
Okay, so the rules are, Amanda, we're not going to have like definitions, okay? Like, I'm not going to have a solid rule. We're just going with our hearts on a scale of 1 to 10.
So 1 being
bad,
terrible.
10 being good. Yes, I think everybody alive should know what 1 to 10 is. You know, it's not you that I'm upset about. I hear this every single ranking video. We know what 1 out of 10 means.
Yes.
Nobody ranks number 1 as the best.
But Billy, recently I remember seeing some sort of survey and they did the opposite.
That was a government survey, wasn't it?
It was. It had to
yes,
do for
because
COVID.
the government's stupid. The government is dumb. Any other rules I'll just go through. So first off, we're going to do MP slot cars. And we're not here to S on anybody's slot car tracks, by the way. This is just all in good fun. It's our own opinion. So here you go. So Massimo doesn't actually have a track tour of his most recent additions. I can see he has a double grandstand. So thank you for that, Mass. So as you can see here it is. So this is quite the wide track. And as you can see here, he's got most of the same turn radiuses that I find.
But he has, he has a double pit lane?
Yeah. So I don't want to go into like too much describing of these courses until we actually like rank them. So that's the end of that video. So let's give our number out of 10 and then we'll explain why.
Okay, Billy, are we ready?
Hold them upside down. Hold them upside down. Okay, we're going to reveal at the same time. Okay, go. Okay. All right, so why don't I go first because I ranked it the lowest.
Sure.
Okay, so in my view, I think what Massimo like missed out on when he made this track bigger was not using wider turns. As you can see here on that bottom left, especially after the start lane, we for some reason go from like super tight turn and then up a whole straight up, and then we have a curve lane changer. So the curve lane changer is the hardest turn radius, right? So it's just full of the same turns. It would have been much more advantageous if you could have used like a 4x15, because when you had a 12-foot course, I guess in a sense you might want to have the longest straight. Now I still disagree with that, but I can see where people are coming from. But this is a super long table here, dude. Like, use some wider turns here. Besides that, if it wasn't for the scenery, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You know the scenery here? If it wasn't for the scenery, this would have been a 6. I'm harsh. I don't care. But the scenery makes it look super nice. He's got all the fancy like lights and everything, so definitely a solid 7. Why'd you give it an 8?
So I like that he does have we consider that the bridge, right? How it like loops around in the middle there.
Yeah, but that's not even.
It's still not even?
No. You should watch my bridge taking task video, or anybody watching this if you want to know what makes a bridge even.
Why did we have, is there 2 in here or something to?
What do you mean? There's one bridge.
Right.
But see, it's not going, if you take a look here, it's going underneath itself and then up. It's not making an actual loop.
Okay.
So it's not even lane length.
Well, anyways, I do think that the scenery is pretty, and it does just feel like a nice, like, scenic drive.
Again, no hate. Like I said, 7 out of 10 is not bad.
Okay.
All right, here's the next one. Anyways, this course here was actually the most popular on YouTube. So I don't have any cars running because, again, there's just people's faces here. But yeah, this is a humongous slot car track.
Whose track is this?
This is Matt Copeland's slot car track. I'm gonna double check his full YouTube name. He like changed his YouTube at one point. He was explaining this is 16x8, I believe. But the whole thing does fit on the table with no extensions. So that's a massive track. That was actually the Batman course in 1960s.
Oh, was it? I need
Yes.
to reverse so we can at least kind of get a view of the track.
This is quite the beast. I don't know. You might feel it's bleeding through. It's bleeding through. That's a 10. Oh, okay, good. F. Oh, it's a 7. So this camera is mirrored. I have to unmirror the video editing software. So when I looked through the viewfinder, it said F. I was like, whoa.
I definitely didn't learn the assignments, do the assignment if I gave it an
Okay,
F.
you gave it no. Okay, go ahead. You give your reasons why it's a 7.
I don't know. I think it's just too loopy.
Vision would be hard. So this goes against a lot of my philosophies. The lane lengths aren't even. Vision would be hard. No, there's no borders. There's no borders for drifting. This is a Batman course though, and I actually watched the original Batman series with my dad when I was a kid. So I was actually well acquainted with this when I saw this on YouTube. But okay, we'll move on to the last one. I kind of thought we were gonna have more to say about that course. So this is that slot car, guys, and forgive the length and camera angle. He's still working on it.
That's the next video we're gonna watch.
Yeah. Okay, so like I said, forgive the camera angle, but here we see quite the large and diverse course. I want to point out that his end turn there is actually banked, which is probably, you can kind of tell. Wait a second.
Okay, yours is up.
You can see the 10. You can see the 10. It's a 9!
Oh.
Oh, I tricked you.
I also gave it a 9.
Yes, okay, so I'll let you go first because I have more energy when I talk.
So I like how it has this like this huge straight.
So you're telling me that size matters?
In this case, yes. And then there's another smaller straight, but still, it's still big. And then just, I don't know why, but getting those S loops there just feel like it'd be fun.
Yeah, this to me reminds me of some of the old school slot car tracks, like the wood-ratted ones in terms of like the S's. That's generally what you would kind of see in their design. Adds variety and everything. To me, what the thing that stops me from just giving this a 10 is like there are so many opportunities he could make for this to be even lane length.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my own personal bias. Like I understand I just gave Batman a 10, but come on, man, it's Batman. But this is definitely a huge course. This is definitely something you could definitely let your cars go like 100% speed on or close to 100% speed. We have a respectable 20 foot track, and
How long's this one?
I don't even know.
I feel like this must be longer.
I feel like he's said, but he's done so many revisions, I'm just not sure. And I really do like how there's like that
Feel
really...
free to comment below.
Yeah, I know. He has that really tight S before that long bank, and I really, really appreciate that because one of our old courses had something similar, and I did like the technical aspect of that. Like I said, if he prefers flat track, that would be a 10. If you watching this prefer flat tracks, then give his course a 10, but us, we prefer even lane length, so we're just going to give that a 9. Now, if you would like your course to be rated by us, definitely feel free to comment. Feel free to comment your ratings on these courses, and check out the channels of MP Slot Car Space, Matt Copeland, and Matt Slot Car Guy.
If you haven't done so already, please remember to subscribe, like, comment below, support us at Sunday-slot-cars.square.site to buy slot cars from us and some track. You can also find us on Facebook and on Instagram at Sunday Slot Cars.